Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? And here is today's update. I didn't do yesterday because I just totally forgot. But yesterday was great, I would say. So let's start with some kid updates, okay? So I have two children on the spectrum, and my youngest, I went to his IEP meeting and it was amazing. So he's doing really good, classwork wise, behavior wise, everything wise, he's doing good. Of course there's going to be room for improvement, but I'm just so happy because just about a year ago, he was in another D75 setting that wasn't right for him. So that's when I learned the difference between a standardized D75 program and a non-standardized D75 program, which is crazy. It's always something new. So like I said, I have two children on the spectrum, and my older one, I thought that I had been through so much with him that by the time, I guess, my second child on the spectrum came, I would be kind of an expert at this, but no. Because number one, even though they, for the most part, have the same diagnoses, they're totally different. Everything is just so different. So even if you have multiple children on the spectrum, it's just going to be total and complete experiences, from diagnoses to school programs to how you parent them to behaviors. It's just so many. So I'm, happy that he's doing well. Speaking of my other child, my older one that's on the spectrum, he actually started high school this year. So he went to a D75. Well, before D75, it was a whole hot mess. But anyway, he eventually got to D75 in the first grade, and he been doing good. So in fifth grade, we put him in inclusion. Well, sixth grade, he went to inclusion, and they wanted to move him to inclusion in the third or fourth. And I'm just no, let him rock out. And when he graduates fifth, he can, y'all can do whatever y'all want. So he ended up the only person in that particular class going into the inclusion program. And it was amazing. There was a little struggle, a little adjustment period, especially with the work and the pace and just having a lot of people or a lot of children in the classroom, because usually in D75, his classification was 12-1-1. So to go from that to a full class of 20 kids and things not being organized, it was just kind of different. But he was able to get the support that he needed. He was able to weather the storms. And I think most of the struggle was with the pace of the class and the work and things like that. But I'm proud to say, he started high school and he's doing amazing. I just saw his report card and I'm just oh my God. Because most schools usually have some kind of electronic system where you can kind of keep up, instead of me having to ask them to log into their Google Classroom for me to look. I want a parent portal, and they don't have. So it just made me happy to see that he's doing well. And the point person that I had last year, she retired. So I had no point person to speak to. So I think the only person I have been speaking to on his behalf was his counselor. So I'm just so happy that everything is coming along when it comes to him. And then my oldest son, I guess I'll give an update on him as well. So, we kind of having some things with the classes and stuff like that, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not here to embarrass my kids, but football is going amazing. So my oldest son, he's in football. He's on a football team, varsity, and then he's in two bands. So he's in symphonic band and he's in marching band at his school. And Saturday, I went to my first game in about 2 weeks. So I was hospitalized, and unfortunately I missed 2 games, which has been the first in the 3 years he's been playing. So this particular game, our wide receiver got hurt, unfortunately, and my baby had to step in, and he did an amazing job. Didn't make any touchdowns, but he did some pretty impressive things in the game. I'm not a football person, so I can't really say, but I do have some interviews that I did that Jim Nolan from the Brooklyn Reporter did, and also another guy that comes and watches the games. I have those interviews, and I'm going to put them on YouTube. I just have it because I want to give them their chances to put their interviews up before I put mine up. But mine, I got to put that up as well, because he did explain some things that he did really well in this position. And still sending healing vibes to Z. He's going to be out of Friday's game, so my son is going to be playing that position again. So he said they have it set up to where he probably will make a touchdown or two. So that'd be amazing. So I look forward to that on the football end. But honestly, I don't want him doing football past high school, honestly speaking. But it's his choice to make. As far as me is concerned with this PE, I'm still coming along well. I guess the new thing that I'm, aside from this annoying cough, which I'm gonna have, one thing I've been noticing is back pain. So I've been having like pain in the middle of my back, pain in my lower back, and it's part of the healing process. Like I kind of looked it up, and it could be coming from the inactivity, it could be coming from the stress on my lung, whatever the case may be. The weekends I've been really tired, so I really take advantage of taking naps, and I'm just, taking things one day at a time. Like it still hurts when I like take deep breaths. I get pain in like the side. If something happens unexpectedly, I get pain. But I'm learning to live through it, and I'm trying not to get paranoid at every little thing, even like the little chest pain that I have. Like I'm just trying not to be paranoid through it all. Like I know it's normal, it's gonna take time. I'm in a support group on Facebook, and I kind of read through things. I don't even want to use that group. I prefer to use that group as a source of support and hope. I don't go in there like, hey, this is happening, what do I think? This is happening, what do I think? I got ChatGPT for that. You know what I'm saying? But in speaking with the doctors, so out of breath. And speaking with the doctors, like some of the things that I will be experiencing is going to be the coughing, is going to be like, because sometimes a lot of times I'm clearing my throat, is going to be the back pain. And the times that I should go back to the emergency room is if my oxygen level really falls below like 93%, or if I really start wheezing, or if I cough up blood again, which had happened a couple of weeks ago. If it's extremely a lot, then I would, go back. So thank goodness I don't have to like be paranoid and do all of them things. And while I haven't shared my diagnoses on a large scale, like the people that I have shared it with have been really, really, really supportive. Like I was speaking to one of my spin instructors, and it's so crazy because I just started working with him maybe 2 months ago, because he teaches, 7 o'clock in the morning. And like, I spoke to him. I'm like, look, I'm giving myself 3 weeks and I'll be back in class, but probably on a very mild version of myself. But, he had questions. I felt comfortable answering them. And it was just amazing to know that people actually do care. And, I guess that I kind of educate him a little, so when I do come back to class, he'll just like look out, or he'll know for future reference if somebody else come to him and say, hey, I'm taking blood thinners now, just to, have stuff to, educate him. And there's always things to learn from every single day. Moving on to Crossrope. So for many of you, you may or may not know, I am an ambassador, aka or affiliate for Crossrope. So they actually have this new product that's coming out, and they're like, hey sis, you want to check it out? Well, they didn't say it like that, but they're like, hey, you want to check it out? And I'm just like, of course. So they're going to send that to me. I have been an affiliate for Crossrope for many years, since like 2015. So they're the weighted ropes that I use. They're the cordless ropes that I use. The only gripe that I have, not with Crossrope per se, but with just the online activity, is that so many people click on my link every day, but no one buys anything. Like I can't see who's looking at the link, but I can see that at least 20 people are looking at my link on a daily at least 20 people looking at my link on a daily basis, and they're not purchasing. And it's just like, why aren't you purchasing? But, like I said, they still support me, and I still support them. So I did create a new blog about why you should use weighted ropes. I believe I put that up on my blog yesterday, so that's there if you're interested in it. I have some videos on YouTube about why you should use weighted ropes, things like that. And yes, if you're interested in using cordless ropes or the weighted ropes and you want to support me, like use my link, okay? Use my link. Okay, so that is that. School. So we are now, we're still in the fall semester. So right now, a lot of us are doing midterms, huge assignments, things like that. But registration just opened for the spring semester. Now, I could not register for spring semester because so we only get a set amount, a capped amount for loans. And I used that basically for my spring and fall classes. But of course, there was a little mismanagement on my part when it came to balancing the classes and things like that. Okay, fine, lesson learned. But the summertime, I didn't have enough to cover. So I had taken 2 summer classes, but thank goodness for fall, I was already registered during the spring. So I was safe. But now I have a hold on my record because I have to pay the summer classes, and I've been doing little by little, but it ain't enough. So I was almost in danger of not being able to register for spring. But then I had to think about some things. I'm like, wait a minute. So what's happening is I'm going to take out of the 3 classes, I'm only going to take 2. But I need all 3 of those classes to start my practicum in the summertime. But right now, I owe them a huge balance. But I'm going to use money for the spring semester with that one less class. That refund is going to go straight to the summer. So we worked it out. So I did join a new affiliate marketing company, which basically has like a lot of health and wellness products, soaps, shampoos, makeup, all of that. Affiliate marketing. I love affiliate marketing because I don't want to work a part-time job on top of working my full-time job, on top of having my family, on top of taking my 3 classes. So I've been talking about pharmacy a lot. So if you're interested in either purchasing items that you use every day, vitamins, pre-workouts, sleep aid, collagen, protein powder, eyeliner, like lipstick, like there's all kinds of things you use every day. Or if you want to just open up your own storefront and do affiliate marketing, that means when people who shop from your link, you get paid. Like, hit me up, check out my link. Like, let's support one another. And don't run yourself into the ground if you don't have to. And a lot of how I do a lot of my content, and this is just my tip, I do videos, right? And I do long videos on YouTube, and then I use an app and I put the link to the YouTube video and it chops it up into like a lot of mini videos. So, cause I don't have time to be making content like that. But that's how I always have a steady flow of content, because I have these little clips of video. So that's kind of how I promote a lot of the things that I do. And I just love talking. And as far as the jump rope videos, I have like 50 million jump rope videos that I can always like have in rotation. So yeah, feel free if you want to check out any of the things I have in pharmacy. And I brought that up to say that I'm going to register for the 2 classes for the spring semester, and hopefully with, people engaging, supporting my shop or setting up their own shops, that I will gain the money or earn the money to be able to put that 3rd class on my schedule by January 22nd. Okay. Cause like I said, I did find a part-time job, but I just can't do the 7 days a week on top of everything that I have going on with my health. Is just crazy. And by the way, that brings me to another thing. I do have a couple of things on my website for sale. So my book, Jumping the Rope, Move Yourself and Manifest Your Success. That book is basically showing you how to move past the blockers to like reinvent your life. As a 40-year-old or however old you are, you want to reinvent your life, you can do it. But sometimes there are mental blocks that we have that stop us from doing it. So that book, I have hard and soft copy on my website. Also, I have jump ropes left. So I have about maybe 20 jump ropes. So if you want to jump rope, hit up my website. Also, I'm an affiliate for several brands. So the pharmacy I was telling you about, the cross rope jump ropes, those are the 2 main ones that I get paid from right now. And then last but not least, I noticed that I'm only talking about my medical diagnoses on YouTube, and the amount of people, y'all nosy. I'm just joking, but the amount of people that's been coming to my YouTube because like they want to know what's going on and reaching out to me, I appreciate it. I'm sorry I had to like not make it readily accessible on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, because people just want to know and have no intentionality about knowing. So putting it on YouTube was just an amazing way, I guess, to get more traffic over to my YouTube on top of everything I have going on. And so thank you for supporting my YouTube channel. Thank you for those that's reading my blog. So I do have certain blogs behind the subscription. It's only $5 a month, but that's where I'll be sharing like deeply personal things on my journey in regards to my health diagnoses. And I just appreciate all the love, all the support. Thank